Welcome to your second video lesson. This is for Thursday, February 5th. I'm out today, so you are going to be watching a lesson, a very quick video lesson going over the formulas and what we learned yesterday and kind of putting all of those things in action. So this is more practice with interior and exterior angle measures. So the first two formulas here we have our interior and exterior of any polygon. So the sum of the interior angle measures of any polygon is going to be S, the sum, equals 180 times n minus 2. Let's fix that. Now, n represents what? Then if you said the number of sides, then that is correct. Good job. This next one is the sum of the exterior angle measure. All exterior angles of any polygon, when you add them up, they total 360 degrees. Second section, it says interior and exterior angles of regular polygons reference. So regular polygons is the key word here. Remember from yesterday, regular polygons are polygons that have the same number of sides, and all of the sides are congruent, which means all of the interior angles are congruent, and the exterior angles are also congruent. So regular means everything is congruent. All right, so our interior starts with the letter I. So interior angle measure of any regular polygon is going to be I equals 180 times n minus 2, all divided by n, where n represents the number of sides. Now the next one is our exterior angle measure of any regular polygon. So we're talking about E for exterior. And that exterior angle measure of a regular polygon is equal to the total exterior angle measures, 360, divided by the number of sides, n. And last one is the number of sides of a regular polygon represented by the letter n, number of sides. All right, now using these formulas, I want you to try questions 1 through 9 on your own. So go ahead and pause the video and get to working on numbers 1 through 9. This shouldn't take you more than 20 minutes, so I'd give you a minute to 2 minutes per problem, okay? Well, pause the video. You haven't done it yet, pause it. Okay. All right, let's talk through some of these. All right, so for number 1, it says, what is the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a pentagon? So first off, it's looking for the interior angles, and this is a pentagon, so what is our n? 5. So plugging that in, we're going to say 180. Which formula are we using? Interior angle measure, 180 times 5 minus 2 divided by 5. And that equals 108 degrees. Same thing for number 2, 3, and 4. When you use that formula, you get 166.67 degrees, 135 degrees, and 162 degrees. Number 5 tells us we're using a hexagon, which means we have 6 sides. It's giving us 5 angles, and it's asking for the 6th angle. So we can use our formula. The sum equals 180 times 6 minus 2, and that's going to get us 720. Now, we can then add up all of these angles together and then subtract it. So all these added together gives us 586. So if we subtract the total angle measurement from the angles we have, that leaves us with the final angle that we're missing of 134 degrees. All right, sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 1620 degrees. How many sides does the polygon have? So what is it looking for here? It's asking for the number of sides, which is n. So we're going to use the same formulas as before, but just a little different. So this time they say the sum is 1620. So that is our S. 1620 equals 180 times n, what we're looking for, minus 2 divided by n. Oh, no, that's it. Sorry. 1,620, the sum of the interior angles of a polygon. Yeah, notice how this problem doesn't specify if it's a regular. If it doesn't say it's a regular polygon, we can't assume it is. It just says of a polygon. So that means we're going to be using the any polygon reference. If it says it's a specific shape, like a hexagon or a pentagon, those are regular polygons. All right, so now we can solve for n. We're going to divide by 180 on both sides, leaving us with n minus 2 equals 9. And add 2, and we get n equals 11. Not a lot of space here, but we're working with it. All right, number 7, checking your work. The sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 3,960 degrees. Same thing as before. We're looking for how many sides does it have. Same thing, solving for n, you should get 24. Now, you might be some of you might be wondering, why are you skipping steps? Because I already told you to do this on your own. And so now I'm telling you to check your work. So you should already have everything written out. What is the sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a nonagon? Nonagon, that's a specific shape. So we're looking for the exterior angles of a regular nonagon, which is right here. E equals 360 over n. Oh, this one's a trick question, haha. Sum of all exteriors of any polygon is 360. So we had no math to do here. Any polygon sum of all the exterior angles is 360. What is the measure of each exterior angle of a regular 20gon? So they want each individual exterior angle, not the total. So that means 20gon, n is 20. And we're going to be using that formula I mentioned before. E equals 360 over n, which is 20. And that means each exterior angle is 18 degrees. All right, moving on. We're going to skip 10 and 11, and we're moving down. Number 12, find the value of x. So we have a irregular polygon here. How do I know it's irregular? I know it's irregular because all of the sides are different. It's regular when everything is the same. So here we have all these different angles, all these different shaped sides, length sides, so this is irregular. Okay, any of these, we really need to start with n. What is our n? Remember, n represents the number of sides. So in this case, we have 4 sides. And we're trying to figure out what this angle measurement is. We can use the formula on the last page, the sum of the interior angle measures, which is S equals 180 times n minus 2. And plugging in n, which is 4, we can put that in the calculator and we get S equals 360. So in this case, all 4 of the angles add up to 360, but we need to know what that one angle missing is. So let's add these 3 angles together and subtract it from 360. So 55 plus 79 plus 110, we get 234. Subtract that from 360, and we get x, our missing angle of 116 degrees. number 13, very similar. Do this one on your own. Pause the video. All right, hopefully you paused the video and you tried it on your own already, and you found that x equals 94 degrees. Awesome. In case you're not understanding, you total all the angles up. Even the one that has just the 90-degree symbol, don't forget, that's an angle too. Maybe you failed to do that and you got a different number on accident. When you add these all together, you should get 806 degrees. And we're subtracting that from the total angle measurement of 900. If you're wondering where I got the 900 from, we're using the same formula from the last problem. All right, number 14. Same thing. We are, well, sort of the same thing. Same situation, using it differently. So we are going to be looking for x in this problem, but x is included in all of our angle measurements. So what we're going to do is still use that same formula, s equals 180 times 6, because there's 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 minus 2, and that gives us 720. So what does this mean? All the interior angles added together equal 720 degrees. Now, we have a bunch of expressions here, so let's add them together and figure out what they are all together, and then we can write an equation. It might be easiest to add these together vertically so that we don't miss anything. Okay, so I added all the ones with the expressions, and we can also add the 110 and the 116 together for 226. The expressions total to oh, I did it differently on my notes, so now I need a pen. Hold on. Oh, stay with me for a second. All right. We got 36 and 19 minus 3. That's leaving us with 52. And 6, 7, 5, and 8, 26x. All right. So we're going to take these pieces of information, this and this. We can go ahead and add the 52 and the 226 to get 278. So now we're going to say 720 is equal to 26x plus 52 and 226, which is 278. All right, solve for x, and then we'll find out what that is. When you solve, we get 17. All right. I want you to try number 15. Let's try number 15 on your own, and then we'll talk about 16 and 17. All right, pause the video, try number 15. All right, hopefully you pause the video and you tried number 15. We're going to speed run through it really quick. So 15, it's asking us to find angle B. So not just x. We first need to find x and then plug it into all of these, or not plug it into all of them. We need to solve for x just like we did on the last one, and then plug it into angle B here to find what the measure of angle B is. So I'm just going to add them up vertically. We have 8x plus 7. 5x plus 18, 14x minus 11, and 10x plus 13. Now, when we add all the constants together, we get 27. And when we add the x's together, we get 37x. All right, so all of our angles in total equal 37x plus 27x. And we also need to find out what is the actual total sum of all of the angle degree measurements. So we're going to take our formula from before, 180 times n, which is how many sides do we have? 4. 4 minus 2, which gives us 360 degrees. We're going to say 360 equals our expression here, and solve for x. When you get x, we should get 9. But that's not where we're stopping. They want us to find what is the measure of angle B. So let's plug in 9. 8 times 9 plus 27, and we get angle B equals 79 degrees. That's our answer. All right, number 16. If the figure below is a regular polygon, find the value of x. All right, so it tells us it's regular. We always need to know how many sides it has. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So our n is 10. We know that in a regular polygon, all of the interior angles are congruent. So we not only do we have one angle of 10x plus 4, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 angles of 10x plus 4. So we first need to find out the total of each individual angle inside of a regular polygon. So let's look back at our other page. We need interior, regular polygon, that's going to be this one right here, the I. 180 times n minus 2 over n. So I equals 180 times n minus 2 all over n. And in this case, our n is 10. So let's make sure we put 10 there. When you put that in your calculator, we should get 144 degrees. So we know that that angle, 10x plus 4, is 144 degrees. We solve for x by subtracting the 4 and then dividing by 4. Oh, sorry, not 4, 10. And we find that x equals 14. Cool stuff. All right, the last one here, number 17, we are looking to find x, but what type of angles do we have here? That's right, we have exterior angles here, which means we are not using an interior angle formula, we are using the exterior angle formula. But what do we know about the total of all exterior angles? All exterior angles of any polygon add up to 360 degrees. Maybe not E, but total is 360 degrees. So let's add up all of these expressions and set it equal to 360 and then solve for x. If I'm moving too fast for you, just pause the video. Now we can set this equal to 360. All right, and you should get x equals 12. Okay, with whatever time you have left, please get started on your homework 1. Your homework 1 is due tomorrow on Friday. You do have a quiz tomorrow, so hopefully you have been taking these lessons seriously. If you have any questions, you can come see me on your lunch period today, or after school. I'll be here for probably until about 4. Oh, actually, it's Thursday. Just kidding. I'm not here at all today. So I can't see you today. Sorry. I wish I could edit these videos, but I can't. So sorry. Email me if you have a question, I guess. Email me a picture of the question. Hopefully you've already gotten started on your homework and this isn't like brand new to you. And yeah, let me know how you're doing. I'll see you in class tomorrow for your quiz.